The biggest dreamer of them all didn't see his biggest dream fulfilled. Walt Disney died in 1966 before actual construction began on the Magic Kingdom. But Walt's vision was apparent in the creation of the park that bears his name. Jim Hampton recounts the development of Walt Disney World in this story. During the super-secret planning stages of the Florida project in the early and mid-1960s, Walt Disney's enthusiasm was obvious as he unveiled plans for the site.
Here in Florida, we have something special we never enjoyed at Disneyland, the blessing of size. There's enough land here to hold all the ideas and plans we could possibly imagine.
It was November 1965 when Governor Hayden Burns joined Walt and Roy Disney in Orlando to tell Florida and the world the news about Walt Disney World. Then the race toward opening day was on, and the largest civilian construction project up to that time was on schedule for an October 1st, 1971 opening. First day crowds loved it, and 3 weeks later, Roy Disney dedicated the Magic Kingdom and all of Walt Disney World to his late brother. Since that day, more than 200 million guests have passed through the turnstiles. Epcot Center, the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, opened in October 1982, becoming the second gated attraction at Walt Disney World. Along with the Magic Kingdom and Epcot openings, the park has staged numerous other spectaculars such as America's Bicentennial Parade. There was a gala showing of Steamboat Willie for Mickey's 50th birthday party. Donald also turned 50 and lots of fellow ducks got into the act. Presidents have visited. Celebrities of all sorts have passed through. Attractions have opened with the usual Disney flair, and 5 years ago, Walt Disney World employees turned out en masse for a commemorative Tencennial photo. Now the largest celebration to date, a year-long 15th birthday party for the house that Walt built. From Walt Disney World, this is Jim Hampton reporting.
Square miles, twice the size of the island of Manhattan. Here in Florida, we have something special we never enjoyed at Disneyland, the blessing of size. There's enough land here to hold all the ideas and plans we could possibly imagine. Around, everybody's been thinking on the staff of things that might be done if we were redoing Disneyland.
McCollum.
Hope dedicated the
Walt Disney World has launched its biggest celebration ever, a year-long 15th birthday party. Serona Sowers tells us what was involved in preparing for the party in this report.
It seems like only yesterday that Walt Disney World was getting ready for its grand opening on October 1st, 1971. But in the blink of an eye, it's 15 years later, and Disney World's ready for another landmark celebration. And what better way to celebrate a birthday than with a party? The year-long event will include both the Magic Kingdom and Epcot Center. But what's unusual about this birthday party is that the guests will be getting the gifts. Every 15 seconds, a guest entering one of the two parks will win a gift. The list includes gifts as extravagant as one new Chevy Cavalier every day. It's going to be an event that Disney officials say will top all others.
It's going to be the biggest event ever for us, really. We'll be giving away thousands of prizes, a brand new Chevy Cavalier every day, a premier cruise for two to the Bahamas every day, and hundreds and thousands of other prizes, too.
And while the guests see the finished product of the 15th birthday celebration, what they don't see are the months of planning and preparation it took. Hundreds of entertainers rehearsing for the performances, not to mention the hundreds of costumes that had to be made for the event. New floats for the 15th birthday parade had to be designed and built, and special clocks were constructed to keep track of visitors as they come through the turnstiles of both the Magic Kingdom and Epcot Center. Cinderella Castle got a facelift for the big occasion. Disney was even able to find someone goofy enough to paint the highest point of the castle 180 feet in the air. With special parades, shows, entertainment, and the daily gift giveaways, the 15th birthday looks like a winner. From Walt Disney World, I'm Serona Sowers.
Where everyone will. In a few moments, Mickey Mouse will present the...
What? Oh, yes! Yes!
It's going to be the biggest event ever for us, really. We'll be giving away thousands of prizes, a brand new Chevy Cavalier every day, a premier cruise for two to the Bahamas every day, and hundreds and thousands of other prizes, too.
Maybe a different fabric.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
In a few moments, Mickey Mouse.
Walt Disney World has seen a world of change the past 15 years, but what's in store for the next 15 years? Jim Hampton gives us a preview in this report.
This is how 85% of Walt Disney World looks from the air. 1/4 of the property will always look this way, having been set aside as a permanent conservation area. The remaining 3/4 will see enormous changes in the coming years. The most prominent addition is what is being dubbed the movie capital of the East. The Disney MGM Studio Tour will be a working TV and movie studio and also a guest attraction. Visitors will experience the excitement of Hollywood as they watch films and TV programs in the making, learn about animation from Disney artists, and actually become part of the show.
And one scene is going to be terrific because their guide gets trapped in a scene where he gets shot, and one of the vandals and the crooks gets in, and he becomes your tour guide through some great moments in history of movies.
Now under construction near Seven Seas Lagoon is the elegant Grand Floridian Hotel.
Isn't that great?
The hotel will offer 1890s charm and 1990s luxury. It will provide a total of 900 rooms. Another coming attraction is Pleasure Island at Walt Disney World Village, a nighttime entertainment complex. The island will feature an assortment of themed restaurants and nightclubs, including a young people's night spot called Videopolis. Epcot Center will take on a different look in 1988 when Norway becomes the 11th nation to join World Showcase. Disney Imagineers say the pavilion will feature an exciting voyage aboard a Viking ship patterned after explorer Eric the Red's vessel. Walt Disney never wanted his organization to stop changing, growing, and accepting new challenges. So as long as there is one more idea, Walt Disney World should always be, as he put it, in the state of becoming. From Walt Disney World, this is Jim Hampton reporting.
And one scene is going to be terrific because their guide gets trapped in a scene where he gets shot, and one of the vandals and the crooks gets in, and he becomes your tour guide through some great moments in history of movies. Isn't that great?
Now I'd like to give you an island.
Will be coming from this Disneyland. But this year, we want you to see and share with us.
And at the controls of this one is our host, Walt Disney.